for the timer. And now I'm going to try to get these synced up. The timer is way ahead of what we're looking for. Sorry, I turned the mic off and answered the question. The answer to the question about the AVS is that the AVS's frame rate is 60 flat, so that it can look nice on HDMI output, but the NES runs at 60.1, roughly. So it's just 1 second every 10 minutes. In a speed run, you'll lose if you run on an ABS. I wonder what the Super Mario Brothers community would do if you speed ran at a high level on an AVS, because they don't even, like, at those really optimized runs, they don't frame count the video, they just look at your Bowser patterns. Like, they check your frame rules and your Bowser patterns, and they're like, that's the frame of finish. Even though you'd be, like, half a second slower in real time, you'd still be doing the same run, and they know it's the same run. Tanhauser. Alright, 1 second. Explain the four-way. You mean, why is there a picture of cheese on some onions and a little bit of chili, and you can see a couple strands of spaghetti? This is a Cincinnati style chili delicacy called the four-way. It is a plate of spaghetti with a chili on top that doesn't have beans. It's a kind of a fine minced meat seasoned with Mediterranean spices like coriander and cumin and a little bit of cinnamon and like cocoa powder. Just a little bit. It's not super sweet. It's savory. Some people just get it on chili dogs, but people put it on top of spaghetti here. Weird. Two squares? Nice. Yeah. Were you in that conversation in Larry's Discord when I asked what people put in their chili? And then I put like everything that people said in my chili that I had? It was wild. Okay. Tanhauser is going. Dude. Okay. Yeah, there's a... Krokus. Good P1. The timer is way off, I think. I think really that he's putting this gem in at like 7:02. Something around there. I don't know why why the timer's so far ahead. Yeah, I guess I always feel lazy when I use, like, canned beans. Oh, look at this. Krokus just lost, like, 4 frames by going under, like, all the way to the left underneath the cave instead of going up the coastline and then left. There's, like, 4 lag frames in there, 5 lag frames, something like that. I'll never get those back. I gotta say though that those packets they really are just right feeling. Like they just, I've never had one of those be like, oh no, that was a bad tasting set of spices. It's always good. And Dazzle is having trouble with that Korea. Krokus jump cave action. Let's get the first one. Attack 4, by the way. Very nice. Attack 3 on the bottoms. The left 2 are against each other in their round-robin match. The right 2 are against each other. So we just have 2 simultaneous round-robin matches going. Nice cave for Dazzle. Tink, it thinks. Okay. Krokus must walk here. Ooh, he's got the back spot. Yes, that is. He should make it all the way to Bagoo now. Oh yeah, no problem here. Someone put him out. Well, Hippie, I didn't see Hippie's walk. He must have had a good walk. Dazzle must have had a good walk. Good enough. They all seem about the same. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with Tan's stream. It's, he doesn't seem to have the bandwidth to stream at the level he's trying to stream at. And his transcoding options are giving us like 10 FPS. So, we just have to live with that one. I can go back, I can get us back up to 20 FPS, but the way it's lagging, I don't want to... He does have a 60 FPS option. Actually, I don't think he is, Muta. The lag's not on my end. My latency to the broadcaster is less than 5 seconds. It's on his end. It's showing us here in the video stats that his bandwidth estimate that he's able to upstream at is 1,000. So he's really... He's trying to do way too high of a bit rate, apparently. It's his end. So, the good news about that is that when he's not buffering, he will be where he's supposed to be. Like, that's where he is. I mean, this is most likely where he is. I don't know how big of a buffer OBS can run. He seemed to have started also, like, 4 or 5 minutes late. Just the race in general. I don't know. I don't know what's possible here. I wish I were in Death Mountain right now. But maybe it is. Maybe it is, holding a big buffer on his end. We'll never know. Yeah, and he did. So maybe it is holding a huge buffer on his end. But Krokus is already getting that. He's gonna. This is really gonna work out to about a 1535 hammer in reality, not the number that's on the. I don't know why the my latency to these broadcasters is less than 5 seconds. I don't know why the timer like is so far behind. Let me see it. Let me look. See how far behind it really is. Yeah, it's like 10 seconds behind the timer, or ahead. So weird. Well. Alright, I'm back. Krokus is heading out of town. Get to witness some swamp walk at the start of P2. It's like the difference between the runners is held pretty steady. I think Krokus is probably steadily pulling ahead by small amounts. Looks like Hippie might have closed a little distance since the last time I checked up on that. Interested in popping up this video. Thank you. Yeah, just about 10 seconds between Hippie and Dazzle, though they're not racing each other. Krokus is up against Hippie. But one of the benefits of these 4-way races is if the intended matchup isn't close, then maybe one of them is. One of them, you know, pairings is. Watch how these two runners compare, Hippie and Dazzle, because hey, they might meet again later in the tournament. Lightning! Welcome to the party, pal. Up and high, get down. Yep. Return kill. Nice. Alright, let's see Dazzle's walk. This isn't the Dazzle walk, but Dazzle's the one doing it today. Nice. Gotta dodge up. Gonna make it to the road, but get an encounter there. Not the worst. You got out here, you get a little bit of random walk grace. Maybe get to the next road if it gets hairy. He's got him under him, and he can take a run for it, and he might make it. Oh, he was so close. He was just a few frames off. Hippie's got a really nice set of RNG here, except it wasn't. It was a tease. So Hippie probably did make up about 5 seconds there. Actually, he probably made a little more than that. He's only a few behind. Oof. I just noticed Dazzle's XP is brutal. He has not had a single P-bag yet to get a number like that here. Just look at Hippie's. Hippie's 2 P-bags ahead of him. He's gonna be killing everything. Well, the key dodges Hippie's stab. Krokus is already at the glove. Bruising. He's already attacked 5. He's doing a little fairy. These poor Iron Knuckles, they don't know what to do. Like, oh my god, this fairy's coming in our face, stab like crazy! Holy shit, did you see that? It flew right over our heads. Alright, is this another P-bag chance for Dazzle? No, it's not. That means what? He's already... Say he's probably already seen another chance and still didn't get a P-bag. Ugh. For his sake, I hope that his big drop is not gonna land on one of these red Iron Knuckles, because that'll hurt him even more. Even if he gets the bag, it still hurts him. It's only a net 100 XP off of one of these. Net 150 off of all the other big guys in this palace. Force Orange IK? Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, if he right, because if he killed the first Stalfos in 100% MG, then that move just drop onto the first red Orange Iron Knuckle. The Dazzle Hippie race is tightening up even more. The red jar. Oh, Dazzle gets a P-bag! He needed that one. I mean, he had one chance left to get a P-bag, but he's just barely been scraping through here. He's fine. He's fine. Like, he could be... I guess... Even if he didn't get that P-bag, he would have been in here at... He'd be going down this elevator at 1800. Not 1800, 1600, which... Is that fine? I think 1600 is fine if your drop's not on one of the hundreds. What's up with Tan? I don't know. I'll see if his stream's working. Nope, still not working. Good. My Firefox front page. It's like going to Yahoo. Nothing you want to see. A lot of paid-for journalism. Alright. Hippie's XP... What happened? Like... This is funny. Hippie ended up behind. I mean, I guess he probably... Hopefully was skipping stuff, but he wasn't attack 5 yet. That's what's funny. After this refill, Dazzle will be back ahead. Krokus just a little berry. Flying up into the shaft to get to Alice. Oh! Go down, yes, let's go! He made it to the good tile. Dazzle did. From here, you'll see a random walk in the swamp for the first step. Two random wiggles back and forth. Didn't help him. A down would have been great somewhere in there for him. Game was checking Krokus for a hard hat there. The key dig in Palace 3, the tech to break a block in front of you, in front of the hole for your exit, it saves a surprising amount of time. It's like a whole second to do it right, but it is. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get the hang of, at least, and I see Krokus didn't get it right. It's really hard to get that. I don't know what the deal is. It's like I forget. I work it out, like the inputs, and I lose it. Mold. Krokus got a little bit of a jump scare, a literal jump. Yes, that would be so that if anybody came in for comms, they would get audio. If it wasn't me doing the team commentary. However, I can't hear Light talking. Okay. Which seems unnecessary since we don't have any commentary. What in the world is this? Okay. Yeah, well, I guess if it's just the two of us, then that'd be a separate problem. So.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, no audio. I gotta work out that little pickle some more.
Oh yeah, no worries. You're not sure what that is. Usually it's done via the stream setting, so like you just choose like, yeah, I'll stream my desktop audio, so if it doesn't work from there, that makes no sense.
Okay.
We're
Now-
fandom clicks. Oh wow, so I had to step away for a moment and then I come back
Mm-hmm.
and they were both in the Rebo fight, so I thought Hippie was ahead. Or they were both like killing the blue AK. I just like got mind fucked because I saw two blue AKs on the screen. I was like, oh, Hippie's ahead. And I was like, that's the item. The blue AK is under a ceiling.
Light is underwater. Oh man.
Damn. Yeah, that's probably me being fed through like one of your OBS filters.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what I can do here. One moment, everybody. I'm gonna mute all audio, and then we'll be back with different audio. Okay.
All right. Testing
Should
1,
be
2,
good.
3. Nice. What happened to Tanhauser? He's back in Death Mountain. Do you have like a power outage or something?
It's hard to say what the problem has been.
Oh, maybe it's doing the catch-up thing. Like this is like a several.
Yeah, we're not sure. It's certainly an issue on his end, and I don't know how big of a buffer you think OBS would hold on to.
It can just
he had-
collect forever.
And a game over, yeah.
I think he had a game over. Man, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yep.
Ooh, Hippie, no. The tough one. It's funny, Rebo is such an easy boss to die to. Even when doing the
Yeah.
corner struts. You could be one pixel off and then it goes really weird.
It could just be very uncooperative.
You're always like a hair's breadth away from doing like a weird like stab into just the armor, and then you kind of get stuck in the air, and then he throws a beam at the worst time. Very awkward. Backspawn for Krokus. You hate those. Oh man, I'm just in time for Dazzle to do the Dazzle. I'm sure he's heard that already.
Every walk he's doing when he does it is a Dazzle walk.
It's true.
That was a really good pre-Dazzle.
Literally. Ooh, Dazzle doing the orange Lizzie skip too? Oh, it's because he's just sparing it. Okay. I was like, let's go. Kind of forgot you just skip it anyways. I forgot the old strat is to skip it regardless and just parry.
Right. Uh-oh.
Oh, Hippie just kept
Hippie
pausing.
watching it
something's
like-
gonna change. Phase through them if you pause enough. Yeah, Tans is holding onto a buffer.
Yeah.
100%. That'll be interesting. Because it's not like we can refresh and fix that. He would have to cut his stream and like just start it again.
Yep.
Hope he's got a lot of
Hippie's
RAM.
already been beat up really badly.
Yes. And fairing it. I was gonna say, like, life is probably the play, because, like, right now he's one tap from a lever, so...
Hmm. Yeah.
He's like 3.5 bars, probably okay. There's one thing Hippie does, is he plays close to death as often as possible, because he's just, like, so aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, little Ghost of Bob action. Top one moved
All
right.
good. Yeah.
All good in the hood.
Oh, and he was in the forest when the next spawn came, but it was very lucky.
Wild, dude. Nice.
Very nice. Oh, I gotta go throw my pizza in the oven. I'll be right back.
Ooh, nice. Food jealousy now. I would eat a lot of things. Could be gonna do a life up to burn some of that magic. I still have some soup in the fridge. I have some sourdough bread and some really nice butter.
Did you bake the bread?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No.
My uncle turned my mom on to, like, using a starter.
Oh,
so
yeah.
anytime we bake a bread, it's always like a sourdough.
Yes. Yeah, it kind of
Very
becomes like a thing, like having to feed your sourdough. It's like a pet.
It is.
I mean, it's
You bake it.
it's better than a hamster.
It is. It's pretty
That's it.
touchy still. It's a little touchy. Probably not as much as a hamster though. Man, I miss being a
Krokus.
kid because, like, I feel like every kid had a hamster.
I was it was weird, right? You think about it
Yeah.
now, like, why did we all have hamsters?
It's like a phase that every child goes through. It's like built into your DNA. We've evolved into hamster care at the single digit age. Mine was named Rocky.
Rocky, nice. I didn't personally have a hamster. My sister had hamsters. My sister's the one who always wanted pets. I was like, this cat, I like our cat. Cat's good enough.
Yeah.
I was horribly allergic to rabbits. I still am. I don't even think I knew it back then. I was visiting a friend like last year. Went down to her basement, and playing with her rabbits, and then I had a violent allergic reaction. I was like, oh.
Yikes.
So maybe instead of me spending like years drinking Dimetap or driving on Benadryl, maybe we should have just got rid of the pets that were making me break out all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a parent. Probably because of the quality of parenting I had.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, my mom freaks out over stuff like that, so she's always got, like, the Benadryl on hand in case I have an allergic reaction to something random.
Yeah.
So yeah. It is a difference. My mom would be like, nope, nothing with allergens, but I was thankfully not allergic to hamsters, but I did grow to be allergic to, like, the bedding, like, as I grew up.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like, nowadays I would not be able to have a hamster. I guess you could get some kind of other solution for the bedding, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, store-bought, like, shavings are usually pine. So, you find a way to get a different shaving. Maybe, you won't be allergic to a different type of wood.
Like an oak.
Yeah, like
get the
oak
best for my
shavings.
hamster.
Go visit,
It's
like, a
very
wood shop near you and Like,
Yeah.
collect the shavings from their planer.
Yeah. Dude, Dazzle stream has hella ads. It keeps. Well, I guess Tans does too. Twitch is just running those side view ads like crazy.
Dude, let me turn this back on. Yeah.
Not your fault at all. It's just like, damn,
Well, I
I forgot
turned
that they're so often.
I turned off my blockers to try to get Tan running because Tan was stuck.
Yeah, but now we know. Now we know a whole 30 minutes is locked into his OBS right now.
Can you imagine? Were you talking about his RAM earlier? Like his
I hope he has infinite RAM, yeah.
infinite RAM, yeah.
You know, it's very inefficient nowadays. I think it could be processor related, but you're not meant to fill all your slots of RAM anymore in the current age because it's less efficient
Yeah.
than running 2 sticks.
Oh, Hippie. What was that? Yeah,
I forgot
not that you could if you've got a monstrous heatsink fan blocking your RAM slots.
yeah. Most heat sinks literally won't even let you put 4. That's the crazy thing. Yeah. You gotta get like the old school like top loading fan one.
It's funny. Like now, you know, I just get 2 little RAM cards, and they're all nice, and they're the same one, and they've got the silly color on them, and they're huge and more capable than anything I had any plans for. I remember back in the day, we'd just be like dropping. I'd have the RAM slots would have like a 32, an 8, a 16, a 2, and it worked. It was like anything, just anything I had laying around, and they were just these small, you know, they weren't heat sinks on those. They're just
No, they're like the crucial like
yeah,
chips on them.
the bare bones, just circuit board and the chips.
I love Crucial, man. When I worked at Fry's Electronics in like 2011, we had to use their website for like cross-referencing RAM compatibility for processors and stuff. And so I was just like, why not just buy RAM from this place? This place got a great website. Turns out the RAM's also very good. And they're very cheap.
Yeah. Bend a RAM stick just to fit a second one.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that crazy? That's like the one benefit to a water cooler, because like, we've talked about this, but like air coolers and water coolers are pretty negligible in performance, especially because just the air one quality nowadays. And usually people get a big case so you can get like big airflow, good air pressure and all that shit. So yeah, water coolers are like less required anymore. In fact, sometimes I think the air coolers are better than most of them, unless you get a custom loop. But yeah, you almost just want a water cooler just so you can fucking fit your RAM in your computer.
Yeah.
Water cooler's great. You take all the space, all the junk, and put it somewhere else, out of sight. Jesus, good thing these guys barely hit you for they nickel and dime you for like 1 HP. Those heads in the Hippie.
But just enough that Hippie's 2 hits away from a Wizrobe death.
Yeah, true. Death by paper cuts.
Oh, we got an eco key attempt coming up from Krokus.
Krokus. Here we go.
Good
I like when
stabs.
Pier's using the race. Oh,
What the heck? He didn't jump enough?
Yeah. He was holding down pretty early on.
Yeah.
Okay, Hippie taking a death in a not death abuse room down to 1 life. That is not good.
That hurts because he needs to cast jump here, and he needs to cast reflect on Karok.
Yeah,
So
you have to skip a jump in the scary room here.
in the scary room.
Or you bet on the red jump, but yeah.
I want to go back and check chat on that race yesterday when I didn't jump in the scary room. But I obviously could not focus on chat because that was the scary room. It was scary.
I can't remember if something spooky happened in it or if you did it correctly.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think like the first jump where both the heads appear, which is like the second jump. I did a down stab slide through like you would in P1 and NMG.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
you
was
gotta
spooky
do like
as
a
hell.
big late jump into the down stab there. It still sucks, but you can get a nice little bounce off him if you do that. And then kill him on the next cycle. You did cast jump, so check for a red jar. Shit, dude. You can like kind of. Oh my god. I was gonna say, like, if you walk out enough in this room, you can like respawn the drop. Man,
Yeah.
that sucks. I'm sorry, Hippie. You clipped that cheese. There was a lot of clippable moments in that race last night. That was crazy, dude.
That was a cool race. Such a. Sometimes it's funny when it's a damn mess.
Yeah, because, like, after a while, it's like, who cares what time you get? Like, you guys just need to lock in, not game over. Because it was getting pretty scary there by the end. Very exciting.
Oh yeah, I was like
You lived
walking
on
through that
HP.
spicy.
Yes, dude, the spicy was like... I don't even know how you had enough frames to get through them. It was so weird.
I don't know. I'm just like, fuck it, hold right. Just go. I mean, don't ask questions. Just fuck out
Well,
of
I
here.
think you were one hit from death on that too. I can't remember. You were 1 HP from death by the end, though, I think. Or that was DM. DM was the one who was 1 HP from death.
DM was, yeah. I was.
Yeah.
I wasn't one hit from death anytime when I had magic. That blue guy
The blue
jumped in my
guy.
face. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whose channel
Oh my
was it
god, yeah,
on?
you cast shield, like,
Oh, I didn't know I was gonna get that
millimeters
shield up.
underneath
That was crazy. I was
and then you had a
like,
life immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, it's on ResVAX channel. If you missed it, you should check it out. It was a very good race. And the chat replay should be pretty good.
Yeah. Chat replay's great. I mean, that everybody in there is a freaking riot in chat. Like, no need for two people to be on the comms and like that difference in voice. Like everybody in there was contributing.
It's kind of old school. Like, when I was a kid streaming on Ustream, I didn't even have I just had a webcam and I don't even think it had a mic in it. So it's like, we used to just chat to each other in the stream chat. So it's very reminiscent of those times.
Oh yeah. You're right. Like we did not use because yeah, we would be on like you can ask chat for like a Reddit or whatever, and like, you know, half a dozen or a dozen people in there, you can't have everybody talking at once. It's ridiculous.
Especially because like the microphone quality back then.
The mic, that's the other thing I was getting at, is the microphone I had's quality was horrible. It would do this clicking thing when it was like adjusting. It was like trying to adjust, you know, the automatic adjust on the camera, and it'd just go click, 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 click. Like, right over the audio. It's terrible. Everybody's microphone sounded shit back then. It's great.
All the codecs for like the voice chat programs. I remember TeamSpeak got like the really nice one at some point.
Yeah.
That was the good one to use.
I wasn't around when people were like going through the struggle of trying to like deal with programs with bad codecs. By the time I was using TeamSpeak, I think that, you know, it was kind of already like, yeah, that's what we use, and it sounded great.
Yeah, like late 2000s, really.
Well, let's see, we were using it for WoW raids in like 2005?
Okay. I was using Ventrilo at that time. It wasn't that great. It wasn't bad though.
Yeah, I think we used TeamSpeak and then switched to Ventrilo.
I think it was better. I think Ventrilo at that point was the best voice chat program for sure.
Yeah.
I think Mumble was the worst.
Yeah.
And then TeamSpeak kind of took off. That's always been like the pro one to use. Like they used it in like pro matches and everything for CS.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sure that
now
Ventrilo...
every video game.
Yeah. I think for some reason Ventrilo was just like more compatible and a little like more mass usable.
Mm-hmm. I think it had a easier to use interface and everything. Easy to set up. We had it for the Ragnarok Online servers, like all the private servers had a Ventrilo. And if you were in there, that means you got to talk to mods, so you got kind of like got mod, what's the word? You got like a special treatment from the mods if you were in the vent.
Nice.
Yeah. You get away with more.
Oh, nice cheese. Heart check. You can skip your doctor's appointment.
Yeah. Just subtract 1 L. Like ventriloquist.
Oh, Rez already uploaded it to YouTube. Is the chat on the YouTube video though?
You'd have to redo it if he did that. Yeah, I was like, you should put it on the stream because it would have been like a. Because now he'd have to like go record it over with the chat, which you can do pretty easily, but it takes an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think so.
You could download. You do a little. If you're got a little video editing program, then you just download the video, crop down to the.
Oh, can you just like add it?
Because you can't. Yeah, they don't let you. That doesn't work.
I don't think you can download the chat as a video on its own. Basically,
Yeah.
is how you would have to have it.
Downloading a chat log with where it was timestamped and then have it run. Yeah. Anyway.
At least if you highlight the video on Twitch, the chat will remain forever, as long as Twitch doesn't change anything, obviously. Which means clips will maintain the chat as well, which is nice. If you ever have a clip that's fucking awesome and you want the chat to save on it, you gotta highlight where the clip is.
Oh.
Got a 2 for it.
Interesting. Phew.
No, it was good. Thanks, Rez. That was awesome. You're welcome, Cheese.
I spent like
Your
an
internet
hour
secretary.
on this layout.
Yeah, dude. It's funny. I feel like this chili meme is like something with you and J-Dubs, but he's not in the race. Am I wrong? Is it a J-Dubs
That's correct.
inside joke?
It's an Ohio thing.
Okay. He doesn't put beans in his chili?
I mean, that it's kind of a separate thing. I think maybe he doesn't put beans in the chili. But yeah,
Did you
we
already
were also.
explain this to...
Well, I already explained. So a 4-way is a Cincinnati thing with our Cincinnati chili places where we put chili on spaghetti. The
Okay, I was
4-way
like, this
is.
looks like spaghetti.
It
Maybe
is.
this cheese.
It is a
Yeah.
plate of spaghetti with Cincinnati-style chili, onions, and cheese. That's a 4-way. If there were beans on it, it'd be a 5-way.
Okay. Damn.
And Cincinnati style chili is like fine minced meat with a sauce for, you know, like tomato, but also like Macedonian spices like coriander, cumin, little cinnamon, and cocoa powder. It's savory.
Cocoa powder? Okay.
Cocoa powder, yeah. Beans are a no-no, J-Dub says.
No. I mean, I understand no beans, because then at least you don't have some aftermath going on.
Yeah, that's the... Beans are tough.
Too much meat, though.
Yeah. It's a tough one. Like, trying to replace meat with beans is... It's a little tough on the intestines.
It is.
Beans can be, like, they could really...
I think
Cocoa
beans just make
is a
you
bean.
gassy, and then meat just makes, I don't want to say it, but makes your shit real fucking sticky to the toilet. You gotta clean
Well, if
that
you-
toilet after.
Yeah.
So I take the beans over the meat, personally. I'm also, yeah, Lordo and I don't eat meat though, so I guess we're kind of biased in that manner, but yeah, I love the beans. Dude, refried, that's why I love Mexican food. Like every time you get like a meal, it's like you get beans and rice on the side. It's like the best side meals that you could ask for. Straight out of the can. I don't know if I've had refried beans out of a can. I've tried to make it myself. It was very dry. It's kind of a hard thing to make, but for Mexican
Hippie.
restaurants, good.
Hippie here, no life. He's got...
Oh my god.
Going up the elevator, and there's a bubble bouncing up the elevator in front of me. I had to wait for it to go out of bounds, go up into the life bars, or he could get off the screen. And Mago's
Jeez.
below him, giving him hell. Now he's got to have a damageless fight, or he's gonna die. My God.
Oh, that's kind of
Damn it.
unlucky, honestly.
Son of a...
I guess the only good thing about Worry Game Over is that pizza's ready. Sorry.
Oh. See ya.
Pizza alarm. I'll give it another minute. But yeah, he got his XP for the attack 9 XP, so
Ah. Fairy for Krokus doing the heart fairy.
yeah, the Red Baron, it asked for 425 Fahrenheit, but like 20 to 22 minutes, so I put my timer for 21. Give it another minute. I like it a little crispy.
Yeah, that's kind of
Slightly
that's
overdone.
long. How much is it? A big pizza?
Dude, I swear, Red Barons in the past were like really thin. Like you could eat the whole thing easily. But they're kind of thick now. I don't know if it's like I just forgot how they were, but I can't finish a whole Red Baron anymore. I can get like 2 slices away, maybe 1.
Yeah, I haven't bought frozen pizzas in many, many years. But man, Red Barons were right. Like DiGiorno's got a big ad presence out there, and they're just very bready.
Yeah. And it's not like the bread is the good part on a frozen pizza, like ever.
No.
So yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, frozen pizzas are always an acquired taste for everyone. Everyone's just gonna have an acquired taste. Someone's gonna like DiGiorno too, but I think Red Baron is like a pretty good flavor for the cost. They're usually pretty cheap, like $3 for me. So
That was my preferred, I think. Wife likes those little like dollar Totinos.
oh my god. I mean, when you equate it to the price, it is good, but it is just in terms of taste, it is low tier for sure.
It's mostly a salt taste.
Yeah, dude. Which, I don't know about you, I don't like a salty pizza. Alio's, dude. That's an old one. Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. Does Hippie have the flute? He does. Well, that's not gonna work. They're gonna random walk. Okay, now it's finally working. Alright. Didn't really make too much of a difference there. Krokus, did he get the ceiling walk? No. Oh, huge launch for Krokus. Cratered the ceiling. Don't care. I don't. Yeah, it's really hard to care if it's slower when it's so fantastic. The physics, the game physics are like, get the hell out of here. Oh shit, that cursor was on Dazzle's screen the whole time. Get on the magic pixel, Krokus! Oh, okay. He doesn't know about the magic pickle. Obviously, or he would do it in a race, because that's a really good move. Dazzle is a nice, like, slow drift to the right. Heading for the ceiling walk, didn't get it. Hippie, about halfway over the gatehouse. Call that like a 716. Alright, we got the BGT room. Ooh. Yeah. Red jar. Dazzle. I can fill up my life. Heck with it. Yeah, you'd like to see that drop one further back. The blue guy up here. If you could get it off of him, does cut your refill down a little bit, which is nice. But you also need a nice clean kill and grab for it to really be worth trouble. Not to mention where the drops have to be lost from. So,
red jar in here.
Red jar in here, yeah. He Dazzle got the red jar off the iron knuckle before the lava room.
Yeah.
He was basically full magic.
It's like the best place is that blue skeleton in terms of an actual magic refill, but it's just such a shitty kill that it's not really worth it.
It's a shitty kill, and the setup for it sucks. And I think the setup for it means that you don't get a Tektite chance.
Yeah,
and we know the Tektite chance has value.
Yeah, I think a good reasoning behind the Tektite is it's such an easy kill and you can get it without stopping.
Yeah,
so
exactly. I mean, if you start to work out the math, like the Tektite jar was completely smooth pickup is worth like 1.8, 1.9 seconds if you're one of those people that's really hustling for all those frames, like doing everything right.
Yeah.
And the refill in P6, I mean, that... I don't know, depending on how you used your magic, if you planned it out and went for it, it might save you, 2 and 2/3 of a second or whatever. But the kill for it is trash.
Kill first trash, and sometimes you just don't even have a lot of HP.
Yeah.
So it's like the refills, like.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, is that the magic refill only matters if the HP refill is also low.
Oh yeah, the refill as a safety though, like if you're setting it up purely for like a safety somehow, which is a little less relevant because of the Aaron jar.
Yeah.
But you can still fuck up. You can still like accidentally have to cast jump in more places. Maybe you're so tuned into using jump on Barba, so it's like it is still a nice refill in some ways, for sure. I'd almost set up for a blue jar drop first though, because it's like you get those Mews. If you
Yeah, just knowing your count there, you could just save yourself 32 frames.
Yeah.
That's a lot more reasonable.
Sorry, J-Dubs, the always man jar, the J-men. Yeah, count Biggie Smalls. Can't do that.
I don't have 2 brains.
We're gonna start getting that Z1 counter for Z2. That's how you know we're all aim, no brain. That's what Zelda 2 is to me, unfortunately. I don't know if this is like a good analogy, but in like shooter games, you're either all aim, no brain, or all brain, no aim, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like Zelda 2's play us as like how we do things sometimes is all aim, no brain, but then you have the Unoses and the Oracles and the JCs and Krokuses that are like constantly going for science, so it's like doesn't exactly hold true.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. I mean, we are focused a lot on doing our execution better, and just running out the reps rather than.
But that is to compare Zelda 1 to all brain, no aim. Like Zelda 1 is a lot of thinking. The thinking man's game to me.
It is a lot of thinking, and since there's so much randomness in the way the monsters move, it really is just like reacting.
Yeah, you're just adjusting to like your count and all that shit too at the same time.
There's a lot of adjusting in that game.
So crazy.
It's a crazy thing for like that. That was my first speed run, and I don't think there's any other games that are really speed run quite like that one. That is
no. That speed run's
other
held
games
together with like duct tape, dude. Like you're always on the edge of losing a run. During the whole run, it feels like.
It's hard. Like health is hard, and keeping your bombs up is hard. Keeping your counts, it's a hard.
You essentially
one.
like soft lock yourself in so many different scenarios. It's like, oh, I gotta just fucking go get bombed somehow. This is why Z1's the greatest rando ever. Never played it, but it does look fun.
It does make a very good game for randomization.
Better than like Link to the Past. There's Link to the Past just too many checks.
Yeah, Link to the Past is a whole lot of checking stuff. It's Link to the Past randomizer is still pretty rote. Like people who are running that, they've got routes. They're running routes,
right?
And because it's not an overworld map randomizer, unless you're playing crazy settings, which is not what was popular. I mean, you always know where your dungeons are.
Gotcha. I would say Ocarina of Time also, as a randomizer, like there's routes and there's very few of them to start off. Like you're always going to like healing like Hyrule Castle first because there's so many checks over there. So it's like kind of sucks the early game of Ocarina.
Yeah, because it's just not a fully open world well, I don't just the game's just a little different. Yeah, but Zelda 1, I mean, just you can check like 90% of the overworld just by having bombs and a candle, which you can acquire from killing stuff and buying from a shop. It's just it's more fluid like playthrough because when you go into dungeons, you got to find the Triforce. Krokus is having a pretty okay fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 1.5. It's like. Yeah, I was learning the Z1 run for that fucking that Pres J Polk thing. I signed up for it and I was like, maybe I'll learn these games, and I didn't. What was it? It's like a relay kind of thing, or like a trilogy race.
Yeah. The four game race.
Oh, okay. So was it a Link to the Past as well, and then
Link's Awakening?
LA?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I was never gonna learn Link to the Past, so never mind.
Yeah, and the Link to the Past category is whack, and Link's Awakening is crazy. By the way, that game is crazy breakable. Yeah,
like the hovering kind of stuff, right?
You can
it's not really hovering.
You can jump over. You like jump over walls by just like you just do it all over the place. You just get out of bounds all the time.
GG, by the way, Krokus. Do you have the race time, perchance?
Let's get the race time.
If not, I got it. So
I got it. All right.
Okay.
Krokus finished in first place with a time of 1:16:20.
Ooh, under the 30 mark. Let's go.
That's a very good race time.
Yep. Yeah, GG's Krokus. He was drinking tonight too. He's off like a few rum and cokes. He's got his sunglasses on at night.
Oh, Dazzle! Did you see the blue bird was dropping in right into the tunnel, and he just fended it off with an upstab?
Nice. In the tunnel?
Sick.
Okay.
It was not all the way in the tunnel, but he was landing like right at the edge of the tunnel.
Jeez.
Dazzle's going to get the 1-up. I didn't even think about doing this the other night.
It makes sense. I mean, Dazzle is the guy to look for in getting the wild card to go into winner's bracket. So he does need to make sure he keeps putting up these like 78s and lower. So it does kind of suck to go get the 1-up for that reason, but he also might have a chance to get a 4th race in. But dude, like, his first race I think is also like a 78. If he keeps it up, he's probably gonna be in winner's bracket, regardless of the outcome of this group. Because I think he's up against Rez and PRZ, and like, you can hope to beat one of them. It's just very not likely. I mean,
yeah,
they're just very updated, and Dazzle isn't. Dazzle's a great player. I just don't think he has enough time. Time is your worst enemy in practicing this game.
Yeah, the fact that he was even putting up 78s.
Yeah,
pretty impressive. Considering, I mean, I don't know what his PB is, but
77.
70,
like
yeah,
a low 77. Did you ever get a 76? Let me go look. The old razzle dazzle. Yeah, there he is. 7740. October 29th, 2015.
Woo!
Yeah, dude. So the fact he's dropping 78s here is pretty awesome. I mean, this is not going to be a 78, but his race the other day was. So. But he will have a chance to knock this time off if he wants to. Yeah, Dazzle is certainly winning this race versus Tan right here. Pretty awesome. We don't know where Tan is. He's lost in the OBS buffer zone. So
yeah.
It's the worst Sonic world. Buffer zone. Tanhauser could be getting a massive PB right now.
You bet, Krokus. Good game.
Yeah, you're welcome, Krokus. I hopped in like halfway, but yeah.
Okay.
That's it for Dazzle. Got an 80-30. GG's Dazzle. But yeah, my favorite for the wild card here is probably Dazzle. Which would be crazy to see Dazzle in winner's bracket in like first tournament since like 2015. I can't actually remember the last tournament he was in, but I think it was 2015. It was a long ass time ago.
Dazzle's finish time was a 1:20:28.
Nice. Sub 30 there too. I'd like to be in the lower half of your minutes. I feel bad though, because like Dazzle's been signing up for all this shit that he's never had to use before, so he's like, you know, trying to figure it all out. And I don't think we're gonna be able to use challenge for the bracket, because it won't let us do what we want it to do.
Yeah, forget challenge.
We're either gonna just make our own, or I'm gonna use start.gg, but I kind of don't even want to use start.gg, even if it works, because like I don't want to make a bunch of people sign up for that site. Probably just gonna write a bracket.
Yeah, we can write a bracket.
Yeah.
If we want somebody candidate, then it's not hard.
I get to make a bunch of cool like visual photos of it, like I did for the that first Sweetie Bit boss bot bracket. Like making those paper brackets. Like that was one thing that was fun about GDQ was the random tournaments we ran in the practice rooms. Love the paper brackets.
We'll mail them all out to people. They can fill them out, mail them back.
Yeah, you get a mail letter. There's so much paper. Oh my god. It's like, can I opt in for email?
Would you like to go paperless?
Yeah, we'll offer a paperless service. Don't worry. If you want to submit a run to src.com via VHS, you can send it to me. I will approve it that way. I think that would be awesome, actually.
Oh, Hippie.
You hate dying with full magic, man. At least he has magic 8. He should be able to get through here. VHS. Everyone has probably access to a VHS more than anything. You can go to secondhand stores. Yo, GG's Dazzle. I think it was fucking Twin Galaxies. They're the ones that actually like the referees would hold on to VHS tapes. It's like, yeah, we got the VHS tape for this. It was verified for sure. It's like, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
No, we... A few years back, we finally got on some of the Twin Galaxies guys about a run they approved by some, like, mega cheater. And
that was Z1, right?
Z1, yeah. And the video that this person had sent in wasn't a video of a whole run. It's a video of him doing level 9 and then him claiming a time, which by today's standards isn't that good, but back then it was silly. But like his video was an utter fraud. Like the spawns that he had, like the formations he had in level 9, because we know how formations work now, he could never have had unless he had saved the game and reset.
Yep.
Is right.
An illegal up A.
Like, it was
like around a 31 minute? I can't remember. It's like around there, right?
Yeah.
I think that was when FAP went, because it's like that certain route. I'm not sure if it was a very specific route. I think he went and got like the quote unquote silly record for that. The whatever they would have called it. Extreme rules. If they were cool enough.
Rodrigo, I think, was the guy's name.
Didn't he have Z2 runs too?
Yeah, probably. He had a lot of runs. Like, he was somebody who was trying to,
Like thousands, like little ILs and stuff too.
you know, give his life meaning through fake video game accomplishments.
When you have that many, it's like, yeah, you just start like, it's like, okay, I need to check this guy, because it's like, you have so many, did you actually take the time to do this, or it's way easier to cheat a ton of runs. So you really do have to check stuff like that, even if you have confidence in him. So it is crazy it didn't get found for that long. I mean, more like questioned for that long, because it's like finally, speedrunning got put in the spotlight, then people like you kind of got into it, and you know, the science people optimized the hell out of it. When you used to only have science people on like the really big games like OOT, you know, Sock Folder and RoboDog and stuff. So
Yeah, wow, Sock Folder.
yeah, those guys were killing it in Ocarina of Time in like the mid 2000s. Awesome. Finding setups. People still cheat. Yep, they still cheat, Dazzle.
People still cheat.
Delta 2 even saw him. For any percent specifically. Probably an easy one to cheat. 70%. Although easy to catch still. People are good at hiding when they cheat in Zelda 2. It's very funny. Very apparent usually. I'm not going to say what I look for, but it's very, very apparent. Yeah, my favorite kind of cheating, I would love if someone submitted a world record run and it didn't have P4. I would laugh so hard, dude. That would be awesome. Someone please do that. It'll make my day. And you won't get banned, I promise.
I am Krokus.
I am the walrus. Tan did not give up. He's just having some damn OBS issues.
Yeah, we're having trouble keeping his stream up.
Oh, yeah, but we'll keep an eye on the race time. Like, I'm sure he's doing the run. He's not gonna do any tomfoolery. I'd happily accept the race time.
I think he's not even aware that he's having issues.
Yeah.
Or the extent that he's having them. I sent him a message because since it looked like he hadn't started his race, I told him, it looks like he started your race, he presumed that the message was not for him.
Yeah.
So, it's like, okay. Yeah, he's gotta figure that out for himself. Nice fight for Hippie, not gonna die. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Finishing the run.
GG, Hippie.
Time
Hippie got
of
some races to put up this weekend.
Yeah,
Yes,
128.56.
GG's.
Alright.
Yeah, Dazzle. You know, it's funny. You can definitely forget something in this game. And it's, for me, it was the P2 heart. I sometimes forget that thing. And you don't realize until you get to the end of the game and you get the last heart and you're like, wait a minute. Why do I have 7? Shit. You're welcome, Joe. Yeah, shout out to Eunice for the 4-way chili off.
Oh yeah.
Especially NMG. It's actually reasonable if you forget the P2 heart and NMG, but I forgot the P2 heart in all keys once.
I could see it though, if you're playing a lot of other categories and it's
I wasn't. It was 2013. It was just
Oh,
it was just one of those things that somehow I think I was just like stoned as fuck, honestly.
I find that playing this game a little stoned is alright. Like, it's...
You
can still do it.
Power. Yeah. I cannot. I
Alright.
think like one beer or like one shot of alcohol is actually kind of optimal for me, and I think it works for
Optimal.
Krokus too. Funnily. 2 beers. Okay, Mister. I can take 2 beers. Actually.
Oh
I'm
sure.
not even buzzed.
Look at this guy with his 2 beers.
Double fisting it. Listen, I drink 40s. All right. Lord of Honor, I don't know if you remember this. I think it was like probably like 2014. I did a stream. It was Old English percent. GTM was there. I did not make it through that run. Old English hits hard, man. God damn.
What is Old English? Is that
It's like a classic 40-ounce beer. But I couldn't tell you what type of beer it is. I have to look it up.
okay. Yeah, I don't
Old
know
English
that
with an E.
malt liquor. It's a malt liquor.
Yeah, yeah. The meme is Edward. What is the beer hands shit? You duct tape 2 40 ounces to your hands and you gotta finish them. That's what they do with like the Old English.
Saint Ides? No.
Sink to the level. But no, we have PBR for that where I'm from. Edward is it just Edward 40 hands? That's exactly what it is.
Edward
You do with
40
them all, like-
hands.
Yeah. Duct tape them to your hands
Oh
and
my
you can't
god.
take it off till you're done, dude. Dude, Windex works on everything.
keep your tum-tum nice and clear.
Yeah.
See right through it. Squeaky squeaky.
Windex and vodka. I can actually see that, unfortunately. Coors heavy? Yeah, dude. From the mountains. Yeah, you do. I'll drink Coors or Bud Light if I just don't want to get drunk and just want to infinitely drink. It's like impossible to get drunk on that stuff.
That's like a nice mixed drink. That way, not too much liquid, just get the job done quick.
Yeah, I'd say as you get older, it's like a mixed drink is a lot better. You don't want to be pissing your ass off because either you don't piss and then you can drink forever, or you do piss and you gotta piss every like 30 minutes.
Yeah, what's up with that? Look,
It is very strange how that works.
human
It is
body.
a real thing.
Dude. Luis Guzman.
Dude, look at this
FanDuel.
guy's fucking on FanDuel. Dude, all these people are on these betting sites now, man.
I
All these
know.
celebrities.
These celebrities from 20, I don't know. I don't know what the market's like for these people anymore. Like, they gotta be like, shit, the money's going away. Streaming is gonna ruin movies.
Yeah. Like,
I'm
they
getting
shouldn't be
old.
well off for the rest of their lives already anyways.
Right. Exactly. We're all scraping it over here, like... Yeah, we're not
Wish I could
getting
get a
just...
If I could get a bet deal, I would want to bet on like something very stupid, like salty bet. I want to make a betting web commercial for salty bet that's like monetized. You could win with Goku versus Homer Simpson. There's a race at 1, yeah. DM and who?
All right, let's we're geoguessing.
Oh, let's go.
Where are we? Medicina.
Wish I could see closer.
Whoop, whoop.
What kind of plates we got?
Blurred. They're blurred plates.
Blue badge. Okay.
Oh, you seen the color? Okay.
It's white with the blue badge. Jesus.
Espada?
I mean like Spain? You're welcome, Krokus. Yeah, have a good night, man.
Good night,
Spada,
Krokus. Thanks.
My list. Spada. I would say like Spain. Although I'm pretty bad at difference between Spanish and Portuguese, so it could be.
Let's get over here real quick in this little section.
Si quieres.
Look at the cars. The Japanese cars.
Yeah, we're in Europe.
You think? Yeah.
I would run a Spain personally. I just don't know.
All right.
I don't know shit about Spain.
Return to. What am I? Where's the? Oh, here's the map. Okay. All right.
If you have a better idea though, Paraguay.
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't think we're in South America. Can we look at this?
No, I don't think so either. This place, not to be too presumptuous, but it looks a lot more economically in shape than anywhere in South America.
But when you got those skinny white plates with the blue badge on the left, that's like a European plate.
It was
Tanhauser.
Guadalajara, Madrid area. Yeah.
But when you got those skinny white
Well,
plates,
the
Tanhauser
music's
got a
really
134.17.
130. Okay, finished. Very interesting.